Here's Paul. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. They've got Price. Parrish is out there with Elton Brand. Then there's Barry. And it's Blackman in at shooting guard. Now here's Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And yes, it's good.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
And you know, Greg, that's what you like to see. Grabbing hold of the lead right now, right away.
Here is Brand. The pass to Blackman. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants and then gets his shot off in time.
Chambers kicks to Ellis. Here's Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Now here is Brand. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Here's Leonard. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Here's Blackman. Pass to Barry. Pass to Blackman. His three-pointers off the mark. The feed to Leonard. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Leonard's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Price kicks to Brand. Here's Blackman. He's guarded by Ellis, and he's good on the 3-ball. Barry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Paul against Price. Paul goes in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's an example of Chris Paul reading the floor and being aggressive. The defense can't react quick enough, and he gets a trip to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Paul.
You know, here's a factoid you might not know about Chris Paul. Basketball is not his only sport. He's an amazing bowler, too. Now, I'm not sure if you call that a sport as much as you call it a skilled activity, but he's good at it.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a filling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Yeah, I echo that, Greg. I mean, if they come out here as the aggressors and really get after it, I think it'll make things that much easier on them defensively.
Here's Chambers. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Blackman. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Chambers.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
That shot misses. Great D that time from Brand. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Here's Paul. Money from the wing.
Tell you what, that mid-range game from Chris Paul, he's really an assassin from there. You can see less and less of that shot in this day and age, but CP's got the green light to shoot it.
Now here's Parrish. Here's Barry. Good on the bucket. Barry's got 5 points so far.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Paul passes to Gilmore. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
An incredibly hard guy to guard. Paul has such confidence in his handles. That ball's on the string with him.
Price against Chambers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Price.
Man, I like the pass-first mentality of Price. A terrific distributor and a guy that his teammates really look up to.
Price hits them both.
Boy, I tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
Ellis dishes to Paul. A three-pointer off the mark. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
Price against Paul. Price, the pass to Barry. 6 to shoot. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Robinson's checked in for Chambers. Paul with the ball. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Kicks it out to Leonard. That shot no good. Here's Barry. He's covered by Leonard. Barry the pass to Harris. Here's Barry. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. So it's the visitors now. Trailing by 2. McCollum kicks to Harris. The pass to Elliott. Knocked away. Battier with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. McCollum against Hughes. Battier outside from past the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. To the inside, McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Teague dishes to Battier. Back to Teague. Pulls it up. Nails the baby hook. Teague's got his first 2 points.
And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
Harris passes to Ayton. Back to Harris. Pass to Elliott. Clock at 6. Baseline try. Here's Anderson. Okafor Grabs the miss. Hughes with it. Devin Harris covering. It's deflected.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Harris against Teague. Now Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. No coverage that time.
And this is why Elliott is a valuable player for them. A lengthy small forward with a lethal perimeter shot.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Harris against Hughes. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist from Sean Elliott.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, Hughes on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Hughes. Nice spin off the left rim and in. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Harris passes to Elliott. Takes a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Elliott's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Elliott's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Teague with the ball, now defended by McCollum. Here's Hughes. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Teague, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Teague finds Okafor. Hughes with it. In the corner, it's Robinson. Outside Teague. Over Ayton. Teague can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harris passes to Elliott. And Okafor with the block. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The away team, they're up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
Elliott is out there with Ryan Anderson. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Harris. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
I like the shiftiness of McCollum. I mean, it feels like he can get any shot he wants to. Very efficient as a guard.
It's his first trip to the line. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here is Hughes. Outside Teague. Buries it from three-point range. Teague's got 5 now.
Teague, any room to get that shot off, and he's going to take it and make it. He's a capable three-point shooter.
Passes it to Elliott. He feeds it to Anderson. It's good from about 19 feet. Now here's Teague. Kicks it to Robinson. Here's Hughes. It's Battier on the wing. Robinson down low. He's against Anderson.
And, you know, the defense was probably in the C-plus range there. I mean, I'm sure he feels like that's one he should have made, that layup.
And the basket by McCollum.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Pass to Hughes. He kicks to Okafor. To the middle. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here is Harris. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Elliott. 5 on the clock. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Paul against Price. Paul kicks to Leonard. Paul surveying the floor. Hits it from three-point range. Paul's got 8 points.
Paul is solid and sound in his mechanics. I mean, he gets squared up before he shoots. Really good balance and excellent follow-through.
Now here's Price. From about 19 feet, offensive rebound, Parrish. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Parrish has got his first points of the game. Brand against Chambers. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And the foul on Elton Brand. That's his first foul. Outside Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. That one wide left. Price outside. Over Paul. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
What a terrific finisher he is for an undersized player. Chris Paul doesn't let anything throw him off.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one misses for Paul. Down low, and it's sent back by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Inside, Parrish.
Yeah, and Gilmore's presence alone is enough to have an impact at the defensive end. Just knowing he's in the neighborhood bothers opposing shooters.
Here's Chambers.
Good ball movement. Wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Price with the ball. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now Paul. 10 points for him. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Brand. Here's Barry. He's got 5. Price outside. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Price has got his second bucket of the night.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Paul finds Leonard. To the inside. Stolen by Brand. Blackman, the pass to Price. Here's Blackman, defended by Paul. Pass to Berry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And I like the energy Barry plays with. You can tell he has a real love and passion for the game, always looking to give it his best.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. And the basket by Chambers.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Chambers gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Price against Chambers. Count that bucket. Price has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, I liked the first quarter he had. And I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now.
Now here's Paul. Makes it off the glass.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And here is Parrish. Here's Price. And Ellis with the block. Brand against Chambers. To the middle. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Paul's been on attack all night, and he's capable of taking over games with his scoring. We know about his passing, but he can get it done with his scoring too.
Now here's Price. 8 points for him. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
And the foul on Elton Brand. That's foul number 2 for him.
And, you know, that's a second foul early in this quarter. I think he's got to be much more cautious in how he defends now.
Now here's Leonard. Not a lot of room. Passes it to Gilmore. It's Ellis on the wing. Pass to Gilmore. 4 on the shot clock. A deep 3 from Leonard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Blackman. 80 that time from Leonard.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
To the paint. Stolen by Brand. Pushing it up. Here's Berry. 80 that time from Leonard.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's tipped. Parrish inside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Got to D him up better than that. I mean, when he's got a smaller guy on him inside, that's dinner. Barbecue chicken.
That sounds good. I love that. Paul for 3. Parrish grabs the board. Parrish has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Blackman. And the 3 off target. Blackman's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. There's the pass to Leonard. Here's Barry. He's covered by Leonard. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Here's Chambers. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
So both teams changing it up here. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. McCollum against Hughes. McCollum kicks to Anderson. No good from outside. Anderson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Teague up top, guarded by Harris. On the wing, Hughes. That's good from Teague on the assist by Hughes. 7 points for Teague.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Harris dishes to Anderson. Harris looking it over. Hughes against McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. It's Battier on the wing. Covered by Elliott. Pass to Hughes. Outside Teague. From the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And the basket by McCollum.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Teague with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Battier for 3. The kick out to Teague. A second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Guys, I really like how Teague attacks. I mean, he does a nice job getting inside the guts of the defense and really baiting them into fouling.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's perfect from the line this time.
And Teague is just the player you want drawing fouls and getting to the line. A solid free throw shooter.
McCollum against Hughes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First free throw is good. And so McCollum nails both of them. 5 seconds left here in the second. Here's Hughes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The away team, they're up by.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
Ellis is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chambers, and it's Gilmore in at the center. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Mark Price, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Barry. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Price. Over Paul. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Price has got 10 points.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
We've got Barry. Elton Brand is out there with Parrish. Then there's Price. And it's Blackman in at the 2 spot. Leonard, the pass to Chambers. And he gets it to go. He's got 8.
Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
Passes to Blackman. Now Price. He's guarded by Ellis. Over to the wing. Here's Barry. No good with the triple. Barry's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Pass to Paul for the lead. Kept alive.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Perfect execution. That's how you take advantage of a transition opportunity.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit.
They know he's looking for him, so it's easy to see why Paul's teammates love it.
Price kicks to Parrish. Here's Barry. He's covered by Leonard. And the pass to Parrish. Over Gilmore. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Paul against Price. Leonard with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3 ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
Parrish inside. And he overshot that one, missing. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
For the lead, and the rejection by Parrish.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it.
Leonard's gone 4 of 11 tonight. To the middle. They swipe it. Chambers kicks to Leonard. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Barry. He's covered by Leonard. For 3, Price. Some solid D from Paul.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Leonard. Here's Chambers. He's got 10. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Leonard.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Price against Paul. Puts one up from 19. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Chambers. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Blackman. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Brand. And finished off by Brand.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Leonard, that's for 2. And it's Price with the rebound.
Seems like he's in a hurry. He's kind of rushing his shot. Clearly out of rhythm right now. That's a big reason why they're losing.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Price has got 4 points in the quarter.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Paul passes to Gilmore. Left side, Leonard. We've got Williams. Wilson Chandler out there with 2, and it's Connaughton. Fader on the way. Chalk up 2 there. Leonard's got 11.
You know, next time he has that much space, He should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Out to the wing. Here's Barry. Bangs home the trifecta.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
Paul left side. Outside Leonard. Rebound by Elton Brand. Brand's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the rejection by Leonard. Pass to Gilmore. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Now here is Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The feed now to Anderson. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris.
Yeah, it's pretty fruitful when Anderson gets involved in the pick and roll, especially when he rolls hard to the basket after the screen.
McCollum against Hughes. Okafor, high post. Teague against Harris. Puts it up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Inside, Elliott. Rebounded by Battier. Elliott's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Elliott against Battier. Kicks it to Okafor. Robinson left side. Makes it off the glass. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
Here's Elliott. Slammed home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Larry Hughes.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
He kicks to Battier. The offensive rebound. And there it is for him. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great effort, terrific instincts. It's just solid all-around play, Kevin.
And the foul called on Larry Hughes. And that'll be his third foul so far. Both teams will make substitutions. McCollum against Hughes. Passes it to Harris. Pass to Elliott. Off target from outside. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the inside. Here's Harris. It's deflected.
Respect the reach of Gilmore because it's extensive. Makes blocking shots look really easy.
On Saturday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
The first one falls.
And Hughes, a very solid player, guys. I mean, an athletic guard who can get hot on occasion.
Both good from the line that time. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Harris kicks to Parrish. Back to Harris. McCollum outside. Over Robinson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's 15 points for C.J. McCollum.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Teague. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Here's Hughes. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
And there was no effort on behalf of the defense. None. I mean, the shooter has to be upset with himself for missing that shot.
Parrish, the pass to McCollum. And the foul called on Larry Hughes. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Harris against Teague. And it's Harris off the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Harris does a really good job using his quickness to his advantage. And he's got plenty of that quickness. A creative guard who plays with an edge, too.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. 34 seconds left in the third. Teague kicks to Robinson. Shoots over Parrish. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter. Robinson's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. McCollum outside. Six to shoot. There's the dish to Ayton. Had a hand on it. Hughes with it. And we've reached the end of the third. The away team, they're up by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Robinson. Larry Hughes is out there with Teague. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Gilmore in at the center, locking down the middle. Battier against Elliott. Pulls it up. That one wide left. Elliott's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Outside Teague. Robinson up top. Now the pass to Gilmore. Battier outside. Here's Hughes. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Harris passes to Elliott. Knocked loose. They push it up 4 on 3. Teague kicks to Battier. Teague against Harris. Robinson finds Teague. Now Hughes. Shot clock at 6. Robinson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that ties it up.
Excellent timing on that tip in. That's something that makes him so good. I mean, just great timing in the air around the basket. A gift.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Jeff T. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Parrish high post. Paul against Harris. McCollum outside. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's the floater. It's tipped. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. In the corner, Battier with it. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Harris against Paul. Harris passes to McCollum. Out to Harris. Over Paul.
Hey, Kevin, no idea what happened there, quite honestly. I mean, it seemed like he just mistimed that pass.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Chambers. To the paint. Here's Gilmore. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, you can't allow Gilmore that kind of positioning. I mean, once he gets it, he's throwing it down every time.
And with the Tide running against him, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And that one's good. Price.
Well, I like the setup there. Well done by Brand with the solid pick.
Price has got a 55% field goal percentage on the night. He's 6 of 11.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Down low, here's Blackman. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
Yeah, Mark Price, a superb passer, Kevin. Excellent at finding teammates when they're wide open.
Paul against Price. Paul kicks to Leonard. Drains the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Brand. Here's Blackman. Out to the right wing. The three. Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard finds Paul. Stolen by Brand. And here's the break. Blackman, the pass to Parrish. Rebounded by Ellis. Paul against Price. Ball's knocked loose. Inside, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Barry. Baseline J on the way, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Leonard, rebounded by Brand.
You know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging.
Here's Blackman. He's guarded by Ellis with the shot. No good from Brand. Ellis surveying the D. And Blackman pulls it down. Dishes to Parrish. The pass to Blackman. Price outside. Kicks it to Brand. 4 on the clock. Here's Blackman. Brand trying to free himself up. Blackman's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Price, the pass to Blackman. He dishes it to Parrish. Price outside. Drops in the tray.
And with Price, you know, you not only get the range, you get the consistency. One of the league's most accurate shooters.
Ball against Price. Paul passes to Gilmore. Ellis outside. Right side, Leonard. Over Brand. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Price against Paul. Over in the corner, Brand. Here's Blackman. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Ellis. Parrish grabs the board. Parrish has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Blackman. Over in the corner, Brand. Pass to Berry. Over Chambers. Berry misses. Berry's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Inside, Gilmore. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 6th assist on the night.
And, you know, that's good offense there. These are the shots you want to get all the time.
Price outside. Pass to Blackman. Back to Price. The pass to Berry. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup.
There are just so many ways to score the basketball. Berry is one of the more inventive scorers the NBA has ever seen. Inside, outside, mid-range, he does not get rattled.
And now Price running the floor all by himself. And that one, good. Price has got 19 points. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Left side, Leonard. To the paint. Here's Gilmore. Banked in off the glass. Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Gilmore's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Here's Blackman. He's guarded by Ellis. Price outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Berry. It falls.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Mark Price.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
Here is Paul. Rebounded by Brand. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Awesome feed there. That pass was on point.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Here's Leonard. Tries again. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
I really like how he used his body, got outstanding position on the boards, and then maximized it.
Blackman, the pass to Brand. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Leonard. Pulls it up. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll